Yo, what's going on? It's your favorite black YouTuber, and welcome back to the Goon Podcast. And today we're going to be talking about Slop thumbnails, and I'll give you a quick little rundown on it. They're thumbnails that are used commonly for essay videos and drama slop videos. Generic thumbnails that people use to milk controversy. But let's talk about why I personally don't like it. One, it is extremely lazy. Right here, I actually have a recording. I made these thumbnails not too long ago. And this is really the premise of every single slop thumbnail that you see. Black background, white red text, and then the person on the right. And that's essentially just what it is the whole time. And let me show you just how easy these are to make real quick. Hit that. The thumbnail is back at its base form. If you want to revert it all the way, you can do that. Just take it starts off as a white background. You turn it black. You add one PNG of the person you're talking about, and then some text, and that's completely it. These thumbnails take absolutely zero time to make whatsoever, which makes it a very sloppy thing. Same here, add the person, add red and white text, person, red, white text, logo of what you're talking about, then red and white text. Also, if you're wondering why that's the thumbnail, it's satire. They're extremely basic, slop, copy-paste thumbnails. And I'm not saying that having a formula for your thumbnails is a bad thing, or even doing generic thumbnails is a bad thing. Because formulas, they help you create a little ground zero for where you want your thumbnail to be, where you want it to start off. And it being generic isn't always bad. Sometimes you just gotta put up a picture of the game or the topic that you're talking about. But when it becomes just this copy paste thing, that's where it just starts to become absolutely just no authenticity, and it's not genuine whatsoever. You can see here, this was my most recent thumbnail. This is from my Certified Hood Classics video, which is just a series where I play old games. And the premise of the thumbnails usually revolves around putting, waves on Kratos, a do-rag on Atreus, giving them AirPods, a gold chain, some tattoos. And that's a fairly common sentiment passed around for all of my thumbnails relating to that playlist. Even the thumbnails I use for my podcast, those are fairly generic. They're not extremely hard to make. I don't spend hours on them like I do others. And that's fine. I just don't like when thumbnails are just, oh, this is the same thumbnail as the last video, and this thumbnail is the same one as the one from last week. If I were to take like a chunk of thumbnails from a slop channel, from a drama slop channel, and then place it on another drama slop channel, the chances that the creators would know whose thumbnail is whose is extremely low, because they all look the exact same. And I can't even really fully be mad at them for using it, because if it works, why would you change it? If putting up 18 of the same lazy ass thumbnails in a row works and gets you like 30k views consistently, why would you change it up? Why would you put more effort into the thumbnails if what you're doing works? But now on to the essay videos. The essay videos have a bit more spunk to them, but it's still fairly generic across the board because they all look the same again. They all have like the same kind of art style. It's a pretty theatrical thumbnail, but still ends up looking the same in some way. So here, I'm sure that everyone was thinking this anyway when I started talking about essay channels. Sunny V2, I don't know if he's the one who started this whole thumbnail thing, but 100% he comes to mind when it comes to what I'm talking about. So let's just look through the thumbnails. We have all of these right here. And then I have another YouTuber up here, Luesta. He usually covers a lot of rap drama. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but they do look strikingly similar. Of course they do look different, but it's like the essence that just looks the same to me. And again, this is what I was talking about earlier. Just the white and red text with the dark background, yo. And these are the essay channels that I brought up. I have two, not necessarily essay channel. Oh, don't even get me started on the editing. The editing is always the same, but we're not here to talk about that. We got this channel called Jamari, named Jamari. I don't watch him, but I've definitely seen a couple of his videos before on my recommended. And so up here it looks fine. It looks fairly all right. And then you come down, and this is literally what I was talking about earlier. This is literally what I showed you. The exact thumbnail that I showed you. It's over. The end. I recorded everything. Buying views. It's over. It's over. Life ruined. Leaked response. Life ruined. It's the same thing over and over, and every channel could use these thumbnails and nobody would bat an eye. Then we have him. Quite literally the same exact thing, just a different background. She's done, finally suing. It's done, permaban, finally sued. It's over. These two are literally the same thumbnail. Literally the same one. Just change the bottom text and then turn the thumbnail black and white. Or the person black and white. Please stop, finally over. Life ruined. It's the same thing, man. As much as I don't like these channels, you know, if you're into this type of content, the links to their stuff will be in the description. But man, this stuff is just so ass, so whack. I made those thumbnails that I showed you earlier. Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes for 3 of them. And then what I showed you just there, they're not even trying to change the thumbnail. They get the same thumbnail they used before. Change the word, put the person in black and white. And then they just upload that one, yo. As I said earlier though, I can't hate them. If it works, it works. Why would I be mad at them for doing something that clearly is a proven method? But, I don't know, man. YouTubers have definitely lost a lot of integrity. I make something similar to essay videos. I call them project videos because they're just big projects. And I often find myself stumped because I'm trying not to replicate those types of essay video thumbnails. But clearly the sentiment just isn't passed around. You feel me?